So we are going to start with our 3-part drill. We're going to do our quick review. I'm going to use my timer to make sure that we don't go over on our time. So it'll help keep me on track, I hope. I've mixed up our sounds. Okay, so start here. And I want you to tell me the sound, please.
Der. Swa. Mm. Ah. G. D. B. Und. Und. P. Ker. J.
And there's another sound we know for this one. What is it? So we've got th, and then we have the. And it was just a little bit different, but it makes both sounds.
Qua.
And we'll put that back in the pad. Good.
Fur.
Okay. Remember we talked about our R's and making sure that we make it a sound so it's easier for when we're blending sounds. So fr.
Fr.
Fr. Shorten that sound.
Z. Mm.
Oh. Not Look at it again.
And
And the.
the.
The. Okay. Spool.
Gr.
Gr.
Gr. Spla.
Check your sounds again.
Spool. Spool.
Soul. Repeat. Say
Soul.
soul. Okay. Goodness, they're sticking together.
Ball.
Good.
R.
Ruh. Ruh. We're thinking a little bit differently about how we say the sounds to help us blend words.
Sn. Z. Yeah. Ker. Ker.
What is it?
Skr.
Skr. What's this one?
Wa. Ter. Stir. Stir. E. T. O. Chur.
Chur.
A. Sure.
Sure. Sure. Working on those sounds.
Bo. Sp.
But I'm still going to put it back in. We want to make sure we got it.
Squa. Per.
Pro. Pro.
Bruh. Yeah. You.
Okay, that's the long sound. And you know what? We're going to go back and hit the vowels again. So that you.
Yeah.
And then the short sound. What's the short sound for you? I almost told you. We've got you, and we've got mm-hmm.
There. Skr.
Okay.
The.
And
Say.
the. Soul. There's no p sound.
Stir.
Struck.
And spool.
There's no ul sounds. But. Okay. Now let's go back because we've talked about long and short vowels, so we need to make both sounds when we do the drill.
Ah and ow. I and I. E and E. A and
If it's A
and A. You
it's the long
and
sound.
Yeah.
say the sound, you'll repeat, and then you'll write it in the sand. Okay? Alright, let's get our letters out here. Okay, the sound is S. Repeat.
S says
Okay, say S. S says. And we actually know 2 ways to make that sound now. What's the other way we know? Okay, so you've got S and then you've got what else?
oh, and
S says and. What did you write down there?
S.
S says S. Okay, a little shake to erase. All right, the sound is nt. Repeat.
Nt. N D. Nt. N D says nt.
And T says nt. Show me NT in your sand. Okay, remember your line from left to right. Good. So let's do that again. The sound is nt.
N T says nt.
Show me in the sand. Okay, is that a lowercase t? You wouldn't have uppercase T popping up at the end of a word. Okay, good job. Give it a shake to erase. Okay. The sound is
Ch. C. It says ch.
show it to me. You can write it in the sand while you say it.
Okay.
All right, give that a little shake to erase. Okay. The sound is Z. Repeat.
Z says z.
Remember, we know 2 ways. What else says
Z.
Z says our Sammy roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The sound is ah.
Ah. A says ah.
Okay. Is that, show me your symbol that we use for
A says, wait, no.
A says
Ah.
ah. And if we were making the long sound,
A says
A.
A.
Okay. Give it a shake. Okay. The sound is I. I.
I. I. I says I.
Good. Don't forget your line from left to right. Okay, good job. Okay, the sound is mp. Mp.
M.
Mp.
P. M. P says mm.
Good. Okay. The sound is a. A.
E. E says E.
E says That's right. You just got it twisted. That's okay. Go ahead and make it on the. Good. Okay. The sound is G.
G. G says G.
Good. Okay. The sound is O.
O says O.
Well, it's the long sound, so it's
O.
O. O says O.
O.
O says O because it's the long sound. Okay? And don't forget to put your line. Show me how it sits on the line. Okay. The sound is U. Repeat.
U. U says U.
Good. And our arms stayed out. Why, McKenna? Because
It's the
long sound. Okay. We're going to do one more. The sound is brr. Brr.
Bruh or brr?
Well, it's the same sound. Remember, we're changing the way we say the sound. Mm-hmm.
Brr. B-R says brr.
Okay, good. Give it a shake to erase now. It's time to blend some sounds. I'm going to get out our blending board here.
Drog.
Good. And let's think too about if this is an open or closed, remember? So
Closed.
it's closed, so read it to me again.
Drog. Drog.
Okay, so it's a closed syllable. Now,
Open.
so what does your arm need to do? Okay, so read that to me. What's it going to be?
Dro.
Right, because when it's open, the vowel is long. Okay. Let's do. That was a good R1. Let's do another one. Since we are reviewing our blends today.
Bread.
Good. Okay. Was that open or closed?
That was closed, and
Okay.
now it's open.
Okay, now it's open, so what would it be?
Dry.
Okay, what did you say the sound was?
Bride.
Mm-hmm.
Bride.
Okay. And those sticking together. Okay.
Cress.
Good. What if I took that away?
Closed.
Now it's closed, right? Still closed.
So
What would this be?
S.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to move on from our review. And we are going to practice using those R blends that we've been practicing. Okay? Put these to the side. So here is your paper. I'm going to move this blending board out of the way.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, my mom's not.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay. So we are going to, well, first write your name on there. You are going to practice spelling some words for me. Okay. So we are going to start. Remember, I'll say the word. I'll use it in a sentence. And then I'll pound and tap it. Okay? So right now, just be a good listener to start with. Okay? So our first word is traffic. There was a lot of traffic on the highway. Traffic. So now I'm going to say the word and I'm going to pound it. Okay? Traffic. Okay? Traffic. Okay, so now we are going to pound it together. Okay, are you ready? Traffic. Okay, so traffic. Okay, so the R, it's just going to be one tap. Tra. Okay, so you're going to write that on the lines.
Does it need to be uppercase?
What do you think?
Yes.
Is it a name?
No.
No. Okay. The F needs to be lowercase too. You don't have uppercase letters pop up in the middle of words. Okay, so our first syllable was traf. We said tur-a. And our second syllable was thick. So,
Ick.
okay, now write it. What do you think?
No.
Yeah, just think about our word picnic.
Yeah.
When you hear the k on the end of a word, it's going to be a C. When it's I, it's going to be a C. Good, remembering. What about that F, though? Here's a big eraser, it'll work better. Good, let's check it one more time. Traffic. Traffic. Okay. Rewrite it on the line like you'd see it in a book. Okay, good job. Second word. Okay. Grotto. Okay. They sat under the grotto in the garden to have their tea. So let's pound it. Well, I'll pound it first, just listen. Grotto, grotto, okay? So, we're going to pound the first syllable. Grot, so, grot. Okay, so write that first syllable. Good job. That G hangs down into the basement. Good. Grot. Okay. Last syllable was toe. Grot, toe. O, toe. Okay. Let's double check it. Grot, toe. Okay. Write it on the rewrite line. Hey, that's what erasers are for. Okay, good job. All right. Impress. She wore her best dress because she wanted to impress the prince. Impress. 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 Okay? M. I. M. Okay. Press. Press. Okay. And look at that last syllable. Press. What do you notice about that syllable? What does it end with? Sammy. Yeah. Short vowel. Now one syllable. And it ends with this. We have to double that last one. Impress. Impress. Okay. Write it right there for me. I love how you're remembering to make that dip into the basement. Those letters hang low. Good job. Okay, number 4, culprit. I saw that Joshua was the culprit. He ate all the cookies. Culprit. Okay? Culprit. Culprit. Okay, pound the syllables with me. Culprit. Cul. Ol. Ol. Cul. Okay, first syllable. Okay. Prit. Okay, remember it's one tap for our blends. Prit. Okay, is T one of our Sammy letters? Sammy loves friendly zebras. Okay, good. Now rewrite culprit on the rewrite side. Just like you'd see it in a book without any spaces between the letters. Okay. Distress. The teacher was in distress because she couldn't find her lesson plans. Distress. Distress. Okay? Pound it with me. Distress. Then dis. Dis. Okay, what's this? What's this?
Oh.
Okay. Tress. Tress. Okay. Distress. Okay. Write it on your rewrite line. Okay, will you read starting at 1 and read your words to me, please?
Traffic. Grotto.
Yes, good.
Grotto.
Mm-hmm.
Impress. Club.
Okay, take it by syllable. Tap it. Oh.
Culprit.
Good.
Distressed.
Not de-stressed.
Distressed.
Distress. There's no ed on the end, so it's distress. Okay, now go backwards for me.
Distress.
Do you need to pound and tap it again?
Culprit.
Not Q. This is a closed syllable, so the U says
Club.
Oh.
Culprit.
Culprit.
Impress. Grotto.
Mm-hmm.
Traffic.
Good. Okay, so now you're going to write some sentences for me. Okay? So with sentences, we pound the words, right? Okay? Well, we pound the syllables. So listen. I'm going to read it, then I'll read it and pound it. Did the dog shred the box? Did the dog shred the box? Now you say it with me. Did the dog shred the box? Okay. Did the dog shred the box? Now you show me where your words are going to go. Nope. Point to it first, remember?
Did the dog shred the box?
Good. Now write it for me. You can always finger tap, if you need to. Okay, let's check it. What do we check first?
Cops.
Cops. So we check for capitalization. That's a big word. Okay, do you have that? Is it all in the right spots? Okay.
Oh.
Did you check for organization and order? Okay. What about punctuation?
Yes.
Okay, now I see your question mark. Good, because it's a question. What about spelling? Okay. So now I want you to write it. Oh, good. You rewrote it on the rewrite line. Will you read it to me one more time, please?
Did the dog shred the box?
I saw you check. You checked it for cops again. Good job. And you're right. You have your capitalization correct. You have your organization, your punctuation, and your spelling is great. One more sentence. We're going to pound the syllables. I get to start. The drum was in a velvet bag. Okay, pound it with me. The drum was in a velvet bag. Okay? The drum was in a velvet bag. Now you point.
The drum was in a velvet bag.
Good. Now you write it. to do now that you Where's your punctuation? Is it so tiny I can't see it? Okay, that's better. Will you read that to me?
The drum was in a velvet bag.
Good. Okay, now I want you to rewrite on the rewrite line, please. Good job making it drop below the line. Yep, double check for cups. What about your punctuation? Don't see it. Okay, good. Now read that sentence to me one more
The
time.
drum was in a velvet bag.
Good job. All right. Now you get to decode some words for me. So you're going to keep your pencil. Do you remember how we start? We're going to look for the vowels first, right? Okay. Label your vowel. Find your next vowel. Now your bridge.
C.
And then this is one of your R blends, right? So this is just a chunk, right? You would consider that one consonant. Okay, so we've learned two types of syllables, right? Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant, vowel. So which syllable type is that?
Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel.
So where is your line gonna go? Where are you gonna divide? Okay. You know what to do. What are you gonna do with the highlighter?
Let me see if it's red.
Is it ready to split apart? A little bit more. Gotta push hard. Okay, good job. So now we need to look. Closed or open syllables. What's this one?
This one is closed.
Closed? Show me closed. Okay. Right. What are you gonna write over that one?
C.
Good. Now what about this one? Closed
Closed.
or open? Closed. Okay. So let's look back. What sound?
M.
M. What's this gonna say?
Press. And press.
Empress.
Impress.
Not like I'm going to impress my friends. This is an empress. Do you know what an empress is? Kind of like a princess. The empress ruled over the city. She sat on the throne like a queen.
Oh my friends. Press.
You'd have to change
Yeah.
quite a bit to that word, wouldn't you? The S would be the same. The ending would be the same, but not the rest. So what was this word again?
Impress.
Empress.
Impress.
What are you going to do first? Now you're looking for your consonants in between, right? Right, because that grr blend counts as
The
one.
blend.
Okay. You didn't even have to look up at the
No.
patterns you remembered. That's awesome.
No.
And it don't have to be perfect as long as you can still see what it says. Okay, so now we gotta look for open and closed.
Pull.
Okay,
Pull is
first
closed.
closed.
So, pill.
Okay.
Grim. Pilgrim.
What is it? that is?
I've heard it, but I forgot what it was.
Like the Pilgrims came over to the United States from England. They sailed on the Mayflower. A pilgrim. Okay. Careful. Is that a
it's a
consonant?
V.
I knew you meant to put a V, but let's not get too confused. Don't forget, just do your next step. Do your bridge. Now worry about the consonants in between. Okay. Okay, now what do you do? Decode the syllables.
Fran,
Mm-hmm.
tick, frantic,
Frantic. Do you know that word?
I know that. No.
Do you think you can use it in a sentence?
I'm thinking of that antic, like the ocean, but it's frantic.
Oh, like Atlantic?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds similar. She was frantic when she couldn't find her baby.
Scared.
Upset.
Nervous.
Yes. Frantic. She was frantically looking.
Nope.
Wait, is R a vowel?
No.
Did you mean to put it there?
No.
Where'd you mean to put that? As our words get bigger, it gets a little trickier, doesn't it? You're doing really good. Okay, closed or open? Show me too. Closed, okay. Is the E closed in by another letter? Okay, so read me your syllable.
Trumpet.
Okay, use that in a sentence for me.
I will play the trumpet whenever I get older.
Okay, well we wouldn't say a trumpet, we'd say trumpet, right?
Trumpet.
So you want to play the trumpet when you get older?
Not
Really?
really. I'm gonna play sports whenever I get older.
All right. Okay, let me see. What do you do first?
Nope.
This will be every time. Do you need help tearing it? Okay. So now what can we do?
Trodden.
Trodden. Do you know what that means? They wandered through the garden and the flowers were trodden down.
Like
Trampled.
oh,
Smashed. The snow was trodden where the horses walked. So kind of like smashed down, pushed down. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
I'm going to stop there with that. We have a few minutes at the end. We'll come back and divide a few more, okay? All right. So now we get to review some red words.
Okay.
Okay. So red words. We're going to review your red words. Old ones and new ones for the week. We're going to do it. Remember the one time where we threw our little ball back and forth? And I said a letter, you said a letter, and we did it back and forth. That's how we're going to practice today. Okay? So I'm trying to cover up the words so you can't see them, but it's not turning out so good because I can't see them either. Okay. Here. That'll work. Does. I'll start it this time. D.
O
E.
S
What was the word?
does.
Does. Okay. I don't want to miss any. Okay. Saw. S.
A saw.
Okay. Now you do it again. We're going to spell it one more time. So,
S
okay, I want, okay. A. S. A. And you can tap it here if you need to. S. A.
W.
W. Good. You can always use your arm taps whenever you're spelling anything. Okay? Well, your red words, right? Down. Okay? D.
O
W.
N
Good job. What was the word?
down.
Okay, we're going to spell it one more time. You get to start. What's the first letter?
D
O.
W
What was the last letter?
N.
Good job. Okay. Only. O.
L
Okay, listen again. Only.
O N
L.
Y
What was the word?
only.
Okay, we're going to do it one more time. What was the first letter?
O
N.
L
Y. What's the word?
only.
Four. What's the first letter?
F
O.
R
Good. What was the word?
4.
Okay, spell it for me one more time.
F O R 4.
What? W.
H
A.
N. Wait, no. T.
T. What was the word?
What?
Okay, let's do one more time. What's the first letter?
W
H.
A
What's the last sound?
T.
Okay, what's the word?
What?
Okay. Where? W.
H
E.
R.
E. What's the word?
Where?
Okay. Who?
H. Wait. W
Mm-hmm. H.
O.
Okay, we're gonna do it again. Spell who?
W H O.
What's the word?
Who?
Okay. Many. We're almost done with this part. M.
A
N.
E Y.
Okay. Let's spell it again. I want you to spell the whole thing. Many.
N
You can use your arm taps if you need to.
M A N E. No, M A M A N Y.
Good. What was the word again?
Many.
Okay. Other. How's it gonna start?
T
Other.
H
Okay, this is one of our brand new words. I want you to hold it and
Oh.
stand up. Hold it with your left hand. tap it. I'm gonna turn like you are going to be with your word. So O-T-H-E-R, other. O-T-H-E-R, other. O-T-H-E-R, other. Good. Now I want you to trace over your crayon writing with your finger 3 times and spell it for me.
O-T-H-E-R, other. O-T-H-E-R, other. O-T-H-E-R, other.
Okay, now I want you to write it 3 times on the table.
O-T-H-E-R, other. O-T-H-E-R, other. O-T-H-E-R, other.
How do you spell other?
O-T-H-E-R, other.
All right. Last word. More.
M-O-R-E.
More.
More.
Good job. Okay. Those were your red words. Let's check our time. Okay, so now you get to do a little spelling test. I won't be pounding or tapping your words with you. Okay, if you're gonna pound and tap, you'll do that on your own because it's time for you to show what you know. Just put your name on the top of your paper.
What's the date?
29th, I think, 8/29. Okay, so your first word is British.
Bur. Yeah, it's a date.
You can tap it.
Bur. It.
Okay.
British.
Okay, let's do the syllables.
British.
Brit-ish. Brit-ish.
Oh.
So the first syllable is,
Brit.
okay, show me that.
Brit.
Brit.
It. Brit.
Brit.
Ish. I-S. Ish.
Okay. Number 2. Okay. Trespass. Trespass.
Trash. Trust. Trust.
Tur. S.
Pass.
Take your time and think about all the sounds that you hear. Past. Okay, listen. Pass.
Oh. Pass. Ass. Pass.
Ready? Crab meat.
Crab. K-r-a-b. Crab. Fish.
Crab meat.
Meat. E.
Okay.
I think that's right. I'm not
Oh, you're doing your best, right? Instruct. Instruct.
sure.
Struct.
Struct. instruct or instruct.
Instruct. Okay. Number 5. Address. 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 Dress.
Dress.
Okay. Now red words. So you can use your arm to tap those if you need to. Okay. Number 1 is who. Who will go outside with me? Who? Number 2, many. How many cookies do you have? You can say it out loud if you need to. It's just us. Number 3, where? Four, more. Can I have more water, please? More. Okay. 5, other. Can I have the other pencil, please? Other. Okay, so now you have sentences. Okay? Here's your first one, listen. Okay? Did the grass come off the dress? Okay, say it with me. Did the grass come off the dress? Okay, now you write it. One more sentence for you. Tom will grill the hot dogs at sunset. Say it with me. Tom will grill the hot dogs at sunset. You've got a better eraser if you need it, okay? Okay. Here. All right. Okay, this next part, you get to read to me. This is doubles, like where you just read to me for 1 minute. Okay? Make sure I don't grab that timer because I'm keeping track of our time out there. Whenever you're ready, you can start. Do your best.
New ball game. On the first day of school, Ron's teacher asked him to write a letter about himself. Ron was glad to have the chance to talk about his life in Africa. Roy had been born in the United States, but his family had lived in a small town in Africa for 3 years. Now his family had moved back to the United States. Roy's stepmom was a doctor. She worked in a clinic where she treated sick people and gave
Immunizations.
His dad.
Okay, stop right there for me. Okay, good job. All right. Few minutes left. We are going to look at a vocabulary book that gave us some trouble in the chapter we were reading the other day in Dear Dumb Diary. Okay. Here it is. So many papers, McKenna. All right, so the word was, I'm going to write it on the whiteboard here. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. This ginormous word, we talked about it, it's regenerated. Say regenerated. Okay, so we're going to talk about what that word means, because when we were reading that part, you looked a little unsure. And we
Regenerated? I know down here.
You do?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think.
What do you think it means?
Like, say your phone was acting weird. You powered it off and you regenerated it.
So you think it means like to start it back up?
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay, let's talk about what it means. So regenerated, there's a word part there that I want you to know, because like when we talked about mythology, we talked about ology, and that chunk, that ology means the study of. This has a chunk that's going to mean something and lots of different words. So if you know what it means, you can use it to help you to figure out. So means like to come back or do again. So this first little chunk here,
So like back in time?
Well, no, not necessarily.
Do it again.
Like to do it again.
Oh.
Or make it happen again. So it can mean to go back or do again. Let's find, okay, so we wrote the word regenerated. Let's find it in the book, which I kind of already did to save us a little bit of time. What page? 49. So where is it? Do you see it? Oh, good. So this is where the sentence starts. So will you start the sentence?
It is also possible that she replayed.
Oh, that's our word. That she regenerated.
Regenerated the lost hair growing. Growing it the way a lizard regrows a lost tail, or a slug regrows.
Okay, so stop right there. So what were they talking about in the sentence?
That she
Angeline,
she got her hair stuck in like all the keychains in her thing, and then she, in like a few weeks, Angeline thought, wait, no, this is Angeline. Right?
Yeah, Jamie.
Jamie thought she regenerated it.
So what did that mean? She regenerated her hair. Like they had to cut it off, right? But it had already regenerated. And then it says regrowing it the way a lizard regrows a tail. So regenerate means to like
go back, or
it can mean go back, or it can mean again. So it could, when she regenerated her hair, it grew again. Okay? So let me write again with a marker that actually works. It can mean go back or again. Can. So when she regenerated her hair grew again. It grew back. Okay, so regenerated can mean to generate back, to grow again. Okay, so we're gonna write that. You're gonna write the definition, which is to grow back again. Oh.
Wait, there it is.
Were you unsure about the sight word?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so the sentence from your book, instead of writing the whole sentence, why don't you just put the page where we found it? So that was page 49. Okay. And then we can use it in a new sentence. So regenerated
means go back or again.
to grow back again. So how could you use it in a different sentence?
Growing back hair.
She regenerated her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you're unsure about how to spell it, it's on the board.
Generated
Her. Okay, and then they want you to draw a picture to help you remember that regenerated means to grow back hair. And not necessarily just hair. Remember it gave us the lizard. A lizard can lose its tail, but it can regenerate a new one.
I want to draw a picture.
What would help you remember? Would a picture of Angeline without her hair and then a picture with her hair again help you remember? Or a lizard without a tail and then a lizard with a tail? It's just a quick sketch. It doesn't have to be any fabulous drawing or recreation.
Oh, yeah, no tail.
Because he lost it, right? He's got to regenerate it.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had that power. That's a lizard without.
And then a lizard with. He regenerated his tail. To regenerate means to grow again. So in our book, Angeline regenerated her hair. All right. Good job, McKenna.